here to do Marrying the Game, Season 2, Episode 6. It starts off with Tiffany and her best friend Crystal. They're talking. Tiffany is talking about compromising with Game. And Crystal, she's married, so she's basically telling her, yes, it is a compromise. She was like, her and her husband go play golf. She don't like it, but she compromised with him anyway. So Tiffany got to find something to compromise with Game on. So the compromise is gonna be the studio because Game spends most of his time in the studio. Game and his friend Frank go, I guess, to like a juice little place and sit and talk because Frank is married and he's been married for a long time. So they basically talking about the relationship. Game just like really wants some advice and some insight or whatever. So Frank is telling him like, your wife is gonna be your ride or die. She's gonna be your best friend. You know, after so many 14 years, she's gonna be your best friend. They start talking about, Game was talking about how his grandfather was telling him about some kitty and trying to get more kitty, get him no kitty. And that is so true. Like, trying to be out in the streets when you got something at home and then because you seeing both sides of the lifestyle. You got friends that's married, you got friends that's single, and they still getting it, and you being in the streets and you can't get it. So I get that from Game, but like your granddaddy said, trying to go outside the house, then you end up with nobody because all these bitches in the street only want you for Game. They don't want you for JCI. He started calling her privates. So I don't know who watches me, so I don't want to say some offensive shit. So he called her shit a firebox. I can understand his reasoning, but wow, the name men come up with for the vagina, I just don't get it. The firebox. I don't know if a woman would want her vagina to be called the firebox. I really can't see myself, because I would think a bitch vagina is burning. I don't know. But yeah, his friend start talking about masturbation because I don't, like I said, there might be some kids watching, and they start talking about Jergens lotion, and I just was like, this conversation is such a man's conversation that I don't need to be in this room to be listening to this conversation. Tiffany and her godmother and her sister, they meet up at her godmother's house because her mother's birthday is coming up. So they really talk about her mom and have she told the kids about her mom passing, and she told Justice, but she haven't told Callie, and she's trying to figure out a way to sit down with Callie. So her her godmother gives her a photo album of basically a lot of pictures of her mom and pictures of Tiffany when she was younger. So I thought that was a cool gesture, especially when you're trying to explain this to your daughter. Her mom is pretty. Her mom was really, really pretty. Game and Tiffany, they go on a workout. They trying to do stuff together. So they have fun at this little workout. It looked cool. I don't know. I just don't see them together. They trying to force this to work, and I don't think that it works. Tiffany is with her kids, and they're looking at some flowers that Game has sent, like 62 roses or whatever, some kind of flowers, to Tiffany in remembrance of her mom. Then they talk about her mom. They go to the grave site and celebrate her mom's birthday. One thing about that, I don't know, is it a black thing or what, because my family do the same thing for my grandmother. We go to the cemetery and we party. I mean, when I say we party like RV, everybody get an RV, family get an RV, go to the grave site, we chill, we party, we have lunch, we celebrate. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's a black thing or it's a hood thing or I don't know, a ghetto thing. I don't know, but it's remembrance of my grandmother. We let her know that we still love her. We still here. We still family. Regardless of our ups and downs, we still together like she would want us to. So I think that's what Tiffany gives with her mom. Her mom instilled in her with family and being a good woman. And so she takes her kids so they don't know her, so they can have that little closeness with her. So to me, that was cool. Tiffany goes to the studio. She surprised Game at the studio. He was happy to see his family. He was a little surprised and, like, what the hell are they doing here? But he was happy they was there. Tiffany asked him about, do he have any girl music? And his homeboys was like, he don't have no kind of kid music. And Tiffany, I'm sitting there like, have you heard any of his music? You should know that he don't talk about kids and stuff like that, or something some kids should listen to. So anyway, they let Callie rap for him, which was cute. She was talking about the little boys being haters, and I was sitting there like, she too young to know about some haters and some boys. But kids growing up fast these days. Justice get in the studio with his daddy. He rapping about him being kid fresh, and he fresh, and his brother fresh. It was cute. I liked that little bond that they had. Tiffany didn't leave the studio. She telling him to come back to the house. She gonna be waiting on him. So he goes back to the house, and they, having a little nice little talk. They talking about, being a couple, and he's hoping that they can be a couple, and they snuggling, and then all of a sudden he trying to smash. She want to snuggle, he want to smash. Dudes be having that so confused. I don't know. I think they just feel like soon as we be back cool, it's time to smash. No, no, no. You still gotta work your way into smashing, my nigga. Like, no, no, no. Not gonna happen. But I think she gave it to him because, Tiffany be saying no because the cameras is right there. But I would too. I'm like, can you can you cut the cameras off before I be like, talking about let's get, and especially being a school teacher. I don't know. One thing I'll be saying about Tiffany, for her to be a school teacher, she be dressing a little ratchet. Cause when she went to that studio, I was like, she a school teacher for real, for real. This is why little kids be smashing the school teachers. I'm just saying. Anyway, the next episode is they gonna go look at new houses. Tiffany's birthday, and she's nagging the game like usual. So anyway, make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Keek. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE, except my Instagram is Miss Nika, MIZZNEKA69. Make sure you watch Mike B801. He also do Marry in the Game reviews, so check him out too. Alright, peace.